Once upon a time, in a quiet countryside, a mother duck sat on her nest, waiting for her eggs to hatch. One by one, the eggs cracked open, and out came 5 fluffy, yellow ducklings. They were all adorable, except for the last egg, which was larger than the rest. Finally, this big egg cracked, and out came a very large, awkward-looking duckling with grey feathers instead of yellow. The other ducklings looked at him in surprise. "He's so ugly," they quacked. The poor duckling didn't look like any of the others. His brothers and sisters teased him, and the other animals on the farm made fun of him, too. Even the mother duck, though she loved him, was worried that something was wrong with her last little one. Feeling sad and lonely, the ugly duckling decided to leave the farm. "Maybe I'll find a place where I belong," he thought. So, he wandered off into the wild. For days, the ugly duckling roamed alone. Along the way, he met different animals, but none of them wanted to be his friend. The chickens pecked at him, the cats hissed at him, and even the other ducks chased him away because he was different. As summer turned to autumn, and then to winter, the ugly duckling grew colder and more miserable. He found shelter wherever he could and swam in freezing water. It was a harsh time, but he survived through sheer determination. When spring arrived, the ugly duckling, now grown up, felt a strong urge to stretch his wings and fly. He flew through the air until he reached a beautiful lake. As he landed near the water, he saw a group of graceful white birds swimming nearby. They were swans, the most beautiful birds he had ever seen. Feeling shy, the ugly duckling lowered his head. "I don't belong with them," he thought. But as he looked into the water, he was shocked to see his reflection. He wasn't an ugly duckling anymore. He had grown into a beautiful, elegant swan. The other swans glided over to him and welcomed him warmly. "You're one of us now," they said. The ugly duckling, now a swan, couldn't believe it. He had finally found where he belonged. With his new friends, the once ugly duckling swam joyfully across the lake, his heart filled with happiness. He was no longer sad or lonely. He had discovered that he had been beautiful all along, he just hadn't known it yet. And that's the story of the ugly duckling, teaching us that true beauty is about being ourselves and that sometimes, we just need time to discover who we really are.